Welcome everybody to Fellowship Games, Dakota here, and we're going to be starting kind of a new series. It's going to be no rares in Standard, so basically we're going to be focusing on a deck I built for Standard that requires no rare wildcards for Arena, and we've kind of already done this before with our Mono Blue Mill and or 4-color cycling, but we're going to be focusing on Mono White Weenie. We've gone a step further, and we're going full-blown Hot Dog Nights. Let's go. Welcome. So yeah, we're going through the deck. This is, no rare wild cards needed. So we have basically our army of 1-drops. We have our protection ones. We have the Alseid of Life's Bounty and Selfless Savior. This doesn't come up too often, but sometimes we do need to protect one of our 2-drops. So we can sacrifice in response to save our Clarion Spirit, which is our best card in the deck. And then it's something we've seen typically in the last couple years of mono white decks is using 1-drop creatures with flying, just because they pick up the Anthem abilities from like our Banner and our Basri Solidarity. They pick up these counters and buffs a lot better, and they can guarantee damage in the red zone. So for that we have Battlefield Raptor, just a 1-2 with first strike, but this becomes quite a threat when we pile on +1/+1 counters on it. We have Faerie Guidemother, and we have Kitesail Cleric. This is one of the cards I was actually pretty excited about when we were spoiling the new Zendikar set. I really like it because for 4 mana, you can use it as kind of pseudo removal to help you get across the finish line, right? You can pay 4 to tap up the 2 target creatures and, get another flyer. So I like it a lot. We haven't used the kicker ability too often, but it can definitely come up in some clutch situations. Another good 1-drop we got too was Codespell Cleric. So this works really well with our flyers. We can play a Raptor on turn 1, and then on turn 2, we can play, Codespell Cleric plus, any other 1-drop, and then we can put a +1/+1 counter onto the creature we played on the first turn, so you can start getting in for even more damage. And then we saw it with Hunted Witness in last year's Standard. Having dorks that can actually die and then replace themselves is actually kind of a big deal. The more control is prominent too, right? It gives you some resiliency against sweepers. So for that, we have a couple of Garrison Cats just to replace itself on the battlefield. The real strength of the deck is definitely going to be the anthems. We have Basri Solidarity and Heraldic Banner. Solidarity is kind of what makes you want to play all these 1-drops. You want to go all in. This is a very all-in aggro deck. We can play a bit, we have Clarion Spirit to help rebuild after board wipes, but we're trying to be very low to the ground and get in for a lot of damage early. So these are definitely the cards that help us win most of our games. But like we said earlier, Clarion Spirit is definitely the best card in the deck. Basically, if we're able to double spell every turn, we're making an extra 1/1. This gets really huge and gives us a lot of staying power and allows us to commit more things to the board. And it makes 1/1 flyers, so it wears these +1/+1 counters really well, and they become 2/1 flyers with the banner, which is pretty huge. And then we also have 2 copies of Daybreak Charger. This is also really good with the flyers. It can enter the battlefield and make this a 3/2 and help us get in there for some really aggro damage early on. And then we also have a Fearless Fledgling, a pseudo flyer. We need a landfall to give it flying, but it also gets a +1/+1 counter, so it gets bigger the more the game goes on. Then we also have Daybreak Chimera. A 3/3 for 2 mana is pretty good. This is usually what it is most of the time when we're casting it, so that's pretty huge. 3/3 is a pretty sizable threat against a lot of stuff. It can easily become a 4/4 or a 5/4, and then that could trade up with things like Goldspan Dragon, that sort of stuff. And then, to finish it off, we also have 1 Kabira Takedown. This is a nice little removal that we can tuck away in our mana base. And then we have 2 Banishing Light as kind of our catch-all. It's going to go straight into some gameplay. We built the deck for best of 1. That's obviously budget-friendly option, right? Because you just need less cards straight up to build. You don't have to worry about getting those cards for the sideboard. Oh, this is pretty aggressive, right? We can go Guidemother, and then another Guidemother into another Codespell Cleric. But yeah, most of these budget decks we build are for best of 1 in mind. Alright, okay, Robber of the Rich. Oh, did they take a... Well, okay, so they took one of the best cards possible. And that's something they can do actual work with. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a good next turn too. We're gonna play another Guidemother. We're gonna play Codespell Cleric. Counter on the Guidemother. Get in there, and then next turn we're gonna be able to play the Clarion Spirit, Codespell Cleric, make another 1/1 and put a counter on another Guidemother. It's pretty huge. No blocks right now. Right, they're gonna be able to use this pretty well. They can play Fervent Champion, get a 1/1. That was actually very annoying for them to get off of us. Oh, even better actually. Okay, well, we might have to Banishing like this, honestly, on some future turn. Do we do it now? Just because I don't want him to keep getting 1/1s. You know what? We will outclass them. We'll make better use of our 1/1s down the line. So yeah, let's go. Another Robber of the Wrench was pretty bad. Oh, and they can kill our own Clarion? Okay. Yeah, no, this Clarion's gonna... That was such a good get for them. Like, straight up the best possible hit they could have got. Jeez. Right, and they're gonna have a Bone Crusher, so I think we're gonna get beat by our own card here. So I could, like, trade with it, and then Banishing Light their Bone Crusher. But that means I'm, like, not really doing anything next turn. Right, they already got their value too. Okay, this is pretty good. This can wall the spirit tokens. We're pretty behind here. I think I want to threaten the trade. And then yeah, we're probably gonna have to Banishing Light a Bone Crusher Giant. Oh, Torbrand's gonna have to eat this Banishing Light straight up. Right, it just makes them deal more damage. Right, so yeah, we'll have to block there. Right, I think they're just gonna have better top decks than us, though. Right, if we're gonna have to cast this Basri Solidarity next turn, it's gonna be nice if we play another creature. Okay. Right, yeah, they just have way more removal than us. And yeah, right, they're just gonna start and yeah, okay. Yeah, no, that getting that Clarion is huge. We would have had 2 Clarions actually. I think we would have been able to flip this game. Because yeah, they stole it and then we top decked another one, so we would have drawn 2 back to back. That would have been pretty huge. Right now they're running on like true empty, so this thing's like actually okay. Yeah, we're just gonna move on to the next one. Getting our clearing was like actually insane. This hand would be amazing if we had a 1-drop. I think this is too slow. Yeah, we can keep this. If I knew what my opponent's playing, if they're playing something that isn't very interactive, I would get rid of this. But I think we'll just get rid of this for now. Or maybe try getting rid of the land. Actually, no, we want to actually double spell. We'll just get rid of this. Play it safe, play it safe. Okay, so they're definitely interactive. Right, they could just untap and kill this thing. Or they can hold up a counter spell and then we're not resolving it anyway, so we'll just resolve it. Right, it depends what's in their hand, right? If it's like a Heartless Act or Eliminate, they're just gonna untap kill this thing. But if they have like Essence Scatter, then this thing's like actually gonna live. Grixis, eh? Okay, so they're gonna have removal for days. There's one thing Grixis is known for, yeah, they're gonna stomp the crap out of this. And yeah, that's pretty terrible that we're drawing these lands now. Right, I can't play this and then that. There's no real reason to... Actually, whatever. If this eats a removal that, like, this would have eaten, that's fine. Yeah, they're gonna... sure, whatever. We'll just, put that indestructible. Okay, we can either straight up cast this or get in there for more damage. They're gonna duress us, so that doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, I think we'll do this now. Right, look in our hands, see whatever. I think we're doing good. I think we're doing pretty good. Right, destroy that. It's fine. Slap this. Right, they can exile our graveyard. That doesn't matter too much. Slam this. And yeah, get in there. Yeah, right, that was a pretty... Right, it killed our Selfless Savior. That's like all that did. Right, we're gonna see... Okay, they have to have something for the 3-3. There's no way they're like also just not gonna kill the 3-3. Oh, they only have stomps? Okay. I mean, I guess we might as well, right, then slam that in there. And get in there for 5. Okay, so if they don't answer this Chimera, we're pretty good. Right, so far their only answer was Stomp. So we're kind of banking on this Daybreak Chimera to get us there. If we can draw another one, that'd be a pretty good draw. Interesting. Right, I don't even know if I want to play this right now. Maybe we can draw another creature, and then we can put a counter on this. Okay, okay. Okay, and now, yeah, we could put a counter on our Chimera. And they'll be lethal. Oh, they countered it? Okay. It's fine, though. They need a board wipe to not be dead. Okay, they can kill one of them. Let's go. Got it. So we're at silver tier 1. Okay, 1-1 so far. Let's go. See if we can ride this to a winning record. Okay, we can go. Okay, this is like we're on the play, which is kind of nice, and we have at least a banner in here, so we can go like this into this, and like I don't know. Hopefully, they don't have a blocker. If this was a flyer, I would like very much like this hand, but oof. Okay. Just ram this in here. For 3. Okay, so far so good. That's like as good as we can get out of this hand. Right? You're gonna, yeah, okay. Oh, okay, and they have to lose life for it. Sweet. Right here we can play this. This. On white. Get ourselves a Selfless Savior and get in there for 2. And we'll be able to play this next turn, assuming even if something dies, we'll be able to pay 4 with our banner. Okay, they're gonna keep paying life. Fine by me. Get in there. Send this out. End the turn. So we can protect this if we need to, which is kind of nice. I love this card, actually. Pretty good common. Okay. This is not what you want when they just left out up 1,000,000 mana. I left up 1,000,000 mana and I drew my combat trick. I mean, they're most likely some kind of rogue deck. They're gonna flash in something. Oh, that's actually a pretty big blowout. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, we're not gonna get the Godmother, and we're not gonna be able to replay the Chimera. So it's not, that wasn't the worst, but okay. So they have green in their deck. For why? Interesting. Right, we can play this for, we have 5 mana, so play this for 2. And then I'll make that cost 3, so we should be able to, if they don't have anything, we can go like this into this. Yeah, we're gonna force them to have something. If not, we're in the same boat of just, yeah, just waiting. Oh, so you're gonna bounce the banner, okay. Oh, that's a pretty heads-up play, because they know I'm not going to be able to double spell that. Yeah, that's a pretty heads-up play. And they're getting pretty big tempo here. Now that's a pretty heads-up play. Pretty heads-up. Search target creature, draw a card. I imagine that's what they're going to try and do. No, I think they're going to make a wolf, right? Because if they try to destroy this, I can sacrifice this. They'll go down to 2 and I'll just kill them. Like, kill the Garrick. See what they do? Yeah, okay. Create some 2/2s. That's fine. We're gonna probably just Banishing Light the Garrick. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, well, we should be able to play this and the Banishing Light. So that's not too bad. Get our 1/1. Right, we could play this. And, like, actually start attacking, but I think we're just gonna get rid of the Garrick. Right, we're just gonna get rid of the big bad Garrick. And we'll stop the onslaught for now. Right, I don't really want to trade with any of these wolves. Okay, so let's see what's going on. They're at 7. Binding. Right, okay, that's fine. Right, destroy target non-land permanent control. Right, so they could choose the Banishing Light here. Right, I can't do freaking anything with this. It's fine. We're gonna get Garrick. You stall up the board, that's fine.
We were born for the hunt.
Right, okay, that was a pretty trash draw, not gonna lie. If we could have, yeah, drawn a 1-drop and then made another spirit, that would have been pretty huge. Do I actually care? Right? You get an with creatures you control, get +2/+3 and have trample, but you'll die? Right, +3/+3. So, oh, that's actually pretty huge. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah. Right, that will, like, actually kill us at some point. Like, actually, potentially next turn. This is actually tough. Right, because we can attack them, put them down to 6, and then this is lethal. But they can have removal to break that up, right? If they try to kill this with Garrett, we could, like, sacrifice this, but then they could do something from their hand. Okay, this might be a mistake. Right, they can't actually get the emblem next turn. They can, like... Oh, they can't actually at all? Yeah, who cares? We're just gonna ignore it. Right? We're just gonna put them into lethal. They have to have multiple removal spells to live here. Or minus their Garrick. Right? Destroy target creature and opponent controls with power 2 or less. Resolve. Or... I'll straight up with power? Okay. Yeah, you're gonna... Oh, and then they can... Okay. Right, we'll save the Chimera so they can't Garrick it. Right, they can Garrick this. If we draw any way to pump, we can win right now. And if we, you know, didn't draw a land last turn and had another 1/1, we would have won. We would have lethal. So let's see what's going on. I'm not gonna block just yet. Give us... Interesting. To target creature or planeswalker. Oh, we can just straight up kill this? Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Wasn't like straight up the worst draw. It wasn't like particularly useful. Oh, we're just giving them so much time to draw out of this though. Or you're gonna look at my hand, see my land. Man, a Faerie Guidemother would have got the GGs there. A Basri Solidarity. Oh, Ugin? Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's that is straight up. Straight up. Yeah. Oh my god, this would have done it too. We could have put a counter on the... God damn it. Okay. Wow. We had a million draws that could have allowed us to win the game. Literally, another banner would have... Like, I think like half of our deck could have given us... literally, another Daybreak Charger, Guidemother. Oh my god. Yeah, there's like a million different things there that could have helped us win the game. God damn it. Okay. Right, because we can't beat this Ugin. Straight up can't beat this Ugin. They're at 1... No, we're just toast. We're just gonna get out of there. Wow. It's kind of cheese, not gonna lie. We had a lot of top decks that could have helped us win the game. On the spot there. That Plains was not one of them. Damn, so close. 1 and 2 so far. If we draw another land, this hand's pretty sick, but I don't trust that. Yeah, we can keep this. We'll put this on the bottom. Right, slam this. Man. Black, they almost definitely have interaction. So yeah, I kind of want to play this and the Codespell Cleric on the same turn, so I can at least get some value. And we drew a replacement one, that's pretty good. Let's go. Slap it on here. It's less damage right now, but I think more down the line. And especially if we're on a later turn gonna hold this up to kill something. Okay, what does this do? Enters battlefield, create a 1/1. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 remaining game on life. Okay, that's fine. We don't have a good double spell turn here. So I think we're just gonna slam this. Slap that on here. And get in there. Let's go. And yeah, we'll pass the turn. We can leave this up to save save our Clarion. Right, if we draw a 1-drop, okay, yeah, that's fine. Make another. Right, I really want to start pumping out spirits. Okay, we're holy crap, just overloaded here. I think at this point we're actually gonna cast one of them. I think even if they want to trade their whole board, that's fine. Because we'll just replace it. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. That's all good for me. Let's see if they can make creatures. I'm assuming that's what they're trying to do, right? Willow Strider. Oh, I'm hyped for more Among Us. Let's go. Also hyped for drawing more ways to double spell here. Right, I guess I could Banishing Light this and get in there for like 1,000,000. I could like Basri Solidarity and then like, but this would still trade with it, that would still trade. I think we're just gonna, right? Do they sacrifice their goat in response? That's fine with, yeah. Right, we'll lose 2. Yeah. They'll gain 2. And then, yeah, now hopefully we can go, like, land, Clarion, Basri Solidarity, and close this out. Okay, this jabroni. They're at 7. We could dog, Basri Solidarity, and then, yeah, attack for, like, 3, 7. Right? How would they even block? They would block, like, probably this. And then still take, like, 3, 6. I think they're just dead. That's what I think so. I think so. They dead. Right? We'll get a spirit. Right, they'll gain. Right, they'll block this. Go up to 9. 3, 6, 10. Yeah, I think they're dead. Oh, okay. No, that's fine. Let's go. Sweet. Okay, this is not our most aggressive start. We can go like this, this, then that, then that. Okay, let's see how we draw. Okay, yeah, we're gonna drop our right, and let's get some been slacking a bit. Let's get some hot dog nights up in here. Let's go. Let's get them. And Daybreak Charger, hardly know her. Oh, this is pretty good. We can go We can play Garrison Cat, Codespell on the flyer. That's most likely going to get stopped next turn. But it can get in there and do some work right now. No blocks. Interesting. I think the more mana efficient thing to do here is I'm anticipating that we get stomped. So I think we're gonna play this. That's what I'm expecting here. Stomp on that, okay, that's fine. Then we're gonna slam this right onto our vigilance creature, or the one that replaces itself. I think we'll slap it on the cat. Right, having a 2/2 on defense doesn't really matter because he'll still trade with the Flameblade Charger. Yeah, definitely. See you later, Darwin. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the sub, Jose. Still no blocks. Still no land either. This seems terrible. Just slamming this out here. We're gonna fall very far behind. Right, when we draw, like, all these, we need to, like, I don't know, be actually drawing lands to play them, because these get worse. The more they deal with their creatures, the worse they're gonna get. Right, because we can play this, make a 3/3, 2/2/2s, and another 2/2, get in there. I don't know, they eat a 2/2, or they trade with the 3/3s that both replace themselves. Both seem pretty bad. Not gonna lie. I know we have to do something. We're not doing anything otherwise. Right, well, I don't know, this might come in clutch on later turns. They gotta get in there. If they trade here, that'd actually be pretty nice, but no, they're not going to. They're just gonna straight up eat our 2/2. Oh, it's not looking good. This is not looking good. Right, and they have Faceless Haven to close out the game later too, as a 4/3. Right, gives this deck so much help against control. Okay, play your thing. That's just gonna, yeah, block me for days. Play a Battlefield Raptor. Right, because this is pretty ass. They can... Their satyrs can't block, which is pretty nice. But yeah, they can like trade with here, and then we both get dorks. Doesn't seem like the worst. They could even chump. Okay, whatever. We'll just right. They'll get, if it's 4 or greater, they'll get. Right, whenever, or another creature will get 4 greater, you'll get 2. So they'll get 2 dorks. The dorks can't block, so it doesn't really matter too much. So see how this goes. Frostbite. I mean, this will become a win condition if we ever draw a land to play this. So unless I have... Okay. I think we'll try saving this. Oh! No, I gave it... Oh my god. Okay, never mind. We just totally flopped that because I was not paying attention. Okay, so we're pretty screwed now. Right... And they get, yeah, that's another thing too. They can start pressuring us and leave this on defense. Oh, sure. We're just gonna get out of here. Are they not even, am I not going to concede? I'm just stuck in here getting slammed. Okay, that game was embarrassing. That was pretty bad. Right, auto-clicked white for no reason. But yeah, that's gonna be it, I think, for the hot dog nights. And yeah, that's gonna be it for our first episode of no rares, no rare wildcards, whatever we call the series. Right, I'm gonna try every so often. There's only so many archetypes you can make, but I'm gonna try and make them like as often as possible. With just trying to make decks that play pretty good. Like that deck is pretty competitive. It can definitely get you through gold rank, but with no rares needed, because we all know how much getting rare wildcards suck. You know what I mean? Like I can briefly take you to future episodes potentially. The mono blue mill deck that I played with no rares. This budget version of cycling where if you choose to play with Luris, it's only one rare, and then with the lands you lose out on the 4-color aspect, but you still you play kind of like a Boros cycling deck, which isn't too bad. But then these decks are very affordable, everyone could play. But then we just have this graveyard of decks I wish I could play, where it's like 17 rare wild cards. What is this? Yeah, 13. Freaking Doom Foretold is like 28. Right? Even some historic decks, 29, 21. You need like minimum like a dozen decks, a dozen rare wild cards to like build some of these decks. So I'm gonna try to help the community out, build some budget options with no rare wild cards. That's gonna do it for the first episode of this series.